On October 11th, I was scrolling through Instagram and saw a post of an interview with Jada Pinkett Smith speaking on the terms of her marriage with Will Smith. Y'all, when I said I was like, huh? I had to get more details on this. So Jada did an interview with Today's Show and opened up about her marriage and said that her and Will have been separated for 7 years. When asked why they never got a divorce, she says that I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. Through the years since 2016, when speculation arose that they were indeed separated, especially when another grown man came out and said that he was in love with Jada and got ridiculed for home wrecking a happy marriage back in 2020.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation. He gave me his blessing. And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life. I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her.
They denied the rumors, and they were even, denying the fact that they were divorced, to say the least. On another interview with People on October 11th, Jada also denies having an open marriage with Will and says, as time went on, there were different stages in my marriage where Will and I decided we were not together, where we didn't tell the public, where I was actually thinking about divorcing, separating. I mean, there have been several of those, right? And where we've gone and lived out separate lives. So I think about, I think within that is where people might have thought, oh, they must be having an open relationship. And we just didn't want people to know the dynamic of what was happening between us. We just didn't think that it was anybody else's business. So basically, Jada is making it known that her and Will have been separated, but not still married. But when asked the whole time they're married, when asked what was going on in her head at the Oscars situation, in that case, she responds, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband or wife in a long time. And then she says that Chris came to her afterwards and apologized. Will sees this, she says, and sees Chris talking to Jada, and he gets mad. Jada tells Chris, this is about some old shit. And also, speaking of that, in her book Worthy, Jada speaks on amid the divorce speculation before that, Chris Rock asked Jada out on a date. He genuinely thought that they were divorcing, so he wanted to, see what's up. You can see how Jada and Will could have felt in that moment at the Oscars despite the facade they maintained. So basically, here are my thoughts on the situation. My thing is, it kind of made me think about, follow me here, Beyonce and Jay-Z amid their divorce speculation and rumors. One thing that we definitely got to take from is that marriages are businesses, and certain relationships in Hollywood are, seen as for publicity purposes. But I feel like Jada and Will have benefited in so many different ways from being married legally that I feel like it's just, why would we give up now? Why would we let all of this go? Why would we let this joint union go when, it just works so well for us? I would think mostly financially, but those are just my thoughts. Those are just my opinions. And I feel like, what y'all think? Does Jada really like Will? Does she really like him? Because every time she comes out with something in regards to their relationship or marriage, it's just very distasteful, or it's just like, why would you say that? Or it's just, why? And it's like, she got a book coming out, and the last time she had the Red Table Talk, she was making money off that. So I don't know, what are y'all thoughts on the fact her intent and just how she feel about Will deep down? Because a marriage is a marriage, you're gonna always love somebody, but I'm just talking about just the nuances of how she be talking about him. I feel like, why not divorce? People are always gonna think about Will and Jada as a power couple, especially back in the 90s. I'm about to show y'all some clips of Jada when she was back in the 90s, because her interview was reminiscent of her 90s look with the little short little cut. Oh my gosh, I love it. But I'm just thinking, why not get a divorce? I feel like this has kind of been shocking, but not really. There have been things where people have speculated on their marriage and they have said, well, that's none of y'all business. But then in the same breath, you guys are marketing and making money off of y'all union, and you guys are celebrities. So I feel like at the end of the day, people gonna say what they gonna say. Y'all should just let this go. Just get a divorce, get it separated so y'all can fully be free of each other. If you separated and you've lived y'all lives separately, I feel like, okay, that's cool. I wish them the best. I really feel for Will.
Bad marriage for life.
Because I've watched his interview he had to talk about, the fact that his eyes were watering and he wasn't really crying during the Red Table Talk.
I'm not sad a lot. I think because I drink so much coffee,
I get dehydrated. People think I'm crying all the time.
All the time, and he's not.
Crying.
Such a shame.
When Jada was talking about her entanglement, he was saying like, look, I wasn't crying. And she was like, yeah, what a shame. Like, if y'all see that clip, I'm about to show y'all, like, she was like, it was just the dynamic that was just like off-putting. So I feel for Will, and I hope that he gets better. Like, and I hope Jada gets what she wants too, because she was with an entanglement and it ended. She says she hasn't talked to that person since August Alcida. Come on, it's not a secret. But at the end of the day, people deserve to be happy. And I feel like, girl, y'all separated, but y'all not divorced. So to each their own though. But that's basically my thoughts on the situation, to say the least. But what do y'all know? What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's about it. We out. Bye.
The sky is falling, the wind is calling. Stand for something or die in the morning.